Fun.
All right, here we go. Let's start with monkey.
Warming up.
We'll start easy. Monkey. Chicken. Angry chicken. Cow. Sad cow. Dolphin. And finally...
Did I get that call back?
Oh, I know that one.
Did Dolphin.
And finally, lobster. Just to see what happens. That's uncanny.
Thanks for at the beach.
Cerulean blue.
Hi everyone, I am Allison Hayslip, and if you know who I am, you know I've worked on a lot of shows under the NBC Universal umbrella. Comic-Con's kind of like my mecca, and that's why I was asked to moderate this panel, but I don't think they realize how perfect this panel is for me. Real quick story, when I was, when we're in like second, third grade, fire marshals come in and tell you how proper fire safety, things like that, and they're like, just get out of the house, don't try to save anything. That wasn't me as a kid. I was like, there are two things that I'm saving if my house is on fire. Himself. Fancy toilet next to him. Everyone's favorite blue boxer, Cyrus Wheeler. Who's next to you? Oh, Bree Turner. This is the wrong panel. Russell Hornsby. Reggie Lee. And Sasha
A lot of the fairy tales we think of as actual stories that are happening now, and a lot of crime that happens now has kind of a weird, strange fairy tale aspect to it. So we latch onto that and try to describe who would do such a crime. And that's how we come up. We spent a lot of time looking at books, German language books, and trying to come up with strange names that define our characters.
Do you pick some of these? David, you basically carry the weight of this show, and you're a total badass in it. But do you think the real reason you got cast in this role is because you can perfectly act as if you're watching someone's face change into a wolf, even though nothing's actually happening?
Listen, you said it. I don't think I necessarily carry the whole show. The cast is awesome, and thank God, you know.
Yeah!
And of course, you know, the writing is fantastic, and they dream up all these things, and But yes, I've gotten very good at watching a face morph, but it's not really a face, it's just an X on a stick behind the camera.
It's just like in the show.
It's a patented look.
Nice. Bitsy, you're very much, the love interest, ingenue, shall we say, fairy tale princess of the show. But were you excited to find out that Juliet just wasn't a damsel in distress, that she got to do some of her own ass kicking?
Yeah, I was really, maybe like overly excited on the episode when they gave me a gun, and the props were having a really hard time even prying it out of my hand. I got to beat up the Damon Fewer. That was fun too.
That's when I fell in love with the character. Quite
Nothing's
honestly.
sexier than a gun, kids.
Yeah, when you had that great line when she was like, no, it's your turn to scream, and you're like, no, it's your turn. Headbutt. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm sold. Silas? All right. Okay, we need to clear up something about your character. Because your character's name is just Monroe. Like Cher. It's one name. Right?
Yes.
So don't try to add names onto them. Now, you state many times in the show that you're not an encyclopedia for Vesson, but in reality you kind of are. So, do you feel like you have to be that in real life? Because I picture out of everyone sitting at this table, you're the one who people probably come up to on the streets and go, "Oh, you're the dude from that show. Tell me about all the different vessels."
Well, I certainly love language, and I love, it's fun because it almost feels like the writers challenge us with these insane faux German constructions that we have to do. And it's sort of like rising to the challenge of saying, Lausenschlang, Eisbiber, So yeah, there's definitely a fun element of the words and the language, but I also think in the story, for someone who is a Wesen, you grow up just sort of, that's part of your world. So maybe not encyclopedic, but certainly more of that realm than a Grimm. Certainly a Grimm who just found out he's a Grimm, he'll get there.
Speaking of German, did any of you at this table have to take German or study German for this show?
Brie, you're fluent, right?
How about the
Well,
creators?
there's like a dialect coach who emails you. She says it, and she says the literal translations and then phonetically and everything before you have to actually say a word.
There's
Which
a
I've had
new-
to do all at once.
That's true, and she also
Yeah.
adds that she gives you the German word, the Americanized German word, and the Grimmish word. So we have this new thing happening.
I actually took German for 5 years. I can say 2 sentences, but it's really interesting watching the show because when you do say some of these words, I can figure out what they're supposed to be.
Oh, cool.
The words are that close to actual German, I guess, which is nice. Not that I'm any expert on that.
Yeah, the writers take real German words and kind of rearrange them or put them in orders that they aren't normally, but a lot of it is real German rearranged, which is fun. It's not totally made up.
So, Brie, your character came on in what seemed to be maybe just a few show arc, and now you're actually a series regular on the show.
Yeah!
So, was it hard to jump into this cast? Because it seems like this cast from day one was pretty solidly locked in, and then you kind of came in halfway through. Was it kind of hard to get in?
Yeah, I guess my first episode was 115 or something like that on there, and 22 in the season, so it's pretty well into the bond of the group. But I'm telling you, I've done a lot of jobs, and I have never been so seamlessly integrated into a show than this one, and it's a total testament to the cast as people and the people in charge. Everyone in charge just comes from the top, and it's just a really unifying show. And I think shooting in Portland has made it very special for everyone in terms of staying just really in the world and just being together as a unit and looking out for each other. And it's been the best job of my career so far. So it's been nice.
All right, Russell, since you are one of the few non-Wesen.
Yeah!
When I read that, and I said, wow, you're really gonna have someone throw up into someone else's mouth?
Oh, come on.
I thought, hell yeah! Take it to the limit, man.
Thank you.
That's from a Japanese.
Because, the Blutbad is sort of a villainous Wesen. And it's really fun to sort of have the potential to go that way, but the choice is made not to. And it's really a delight to live in a mind space or a frame of mind that is more about helping than harming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Person, do that or do that.